sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call and I had to answer it because this is my mom and I was supposed to meet up with her, blah, blah. Basically, she has a flat tire, so great. I don't know how I'm going to meet up with her to drop off my cats. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But whatever, we'll get into that later. What was I at? Okay, yeah, it got really bad. So my card, and so I was like, I'm going to. So like that was not something I paid, and she was talking about it. And she was like, you know, maybe I was mentioning, I was like, maybe I can report it stolen in the morning and report that as a fraud because it was by that point it was like 11 or something at night. You know, the bank was already closed. I'm actually almost there. I feel like I'm almost there. No, I'm about 30 minutes away. Okay. But so you know, it was situation. Yeah. So I went to the ATM, took out as much money as I could. Because that's the multiples of 20, and you know I had $99, so just that $1 short from being able to take out 100. And I got paid the next day. I knew I got paid the next day, but I had a feeling that something told me I needed to cancel my card now. And my mom was even saying, you know, that don't even worry about reporting that one thing as fraud. Just go ahead and cancel your card. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. And I was like, okay, I feel that feeling, you know. So I go and get the money out, and then I report my card is stolen. You know, they take $5 out of my account to pay for a new one, you know, the card replacement fee. So I guess it's good that I left money in there. And, you know, card replacement fee, blah, blah. And the card was canceled. So I have money to spend if I need to, you know, until I get the new card, which could be a week, could be 2 weeks, you don't know. But, and I'm glad I did it, because this morning I woke up to my roommates stealing my credit card, my debit card, because I'm guessing the picture she took a picture of my card so she could pay bills, you know, to get all the information. Or no, she didn't take a picture, she wrote down the stuff and like saved it to a note. And so I'm guessing she's saying, you know, the note, it's not working. So maybe I got the numbers wrong or something. So she stole the card and was like pissed off that it wasn't going through. And I'm like, thank God it's not going through. Usually online it will still go through. You know, even if your card's canceled, it just still go through. So I'm really glad that it didn't. And she was getting really pissed off. You know, it's a good thing that I got it canceled. Because I could have been out hundreds, who knows? And they owe me hundreds, if you want to count all the back pay and unpaid rents and everything else that I've given them. They probably owe me like $500-600, maybe more. No, then they ruined like 99% of my stuff, so yeah, that too. But I'll get into that, I guess, too. This, yeah, utilities, they never paid. They always pocketed them. They tried to steal my money. It got bad. And that's just the surface level, the money surface level. So much I can talk about this situation. I guess next I'll get into the emotional part. So you guys know YouTube is very important to me. It makes me feel safe. It helps my anxiety to know that I can talk to someone, even if it's not like a real person, even if there's no one watching these, I get 0 views. It still helps me with my anxiety. I feel like, you know, I'm getting some words out, talking to myself, kind of like a video diary type thing, I guess, you know. It's good, and it makes me feel good. And when I know people watching it, that's like immensely better, like, whoa, you know, but, so it's like a really good big deal and stuff. And well, they had heard their name mentioned or something. I don't even know how it started. They heard their name, or someone was watching heard their name. That wasn't even anything mean. I think I said something like, water still's not up, you know, I wonder what's going on. I feel like they're not telling me something, but, you know, obviously they would be telling me something because, you know, they want water, and, you know, like, who wouldn't want water, you know? Like, you can look back and see that video, and I was like, you know, obviously they're not lying or anything. I have a feeling they are, but I know that they can't be, because, you know, water's kind of emergency situation. Why would they not yell, you know? And so that was my thought process. And so they got pissed off, screaming, yelling, how dare I even mention them, da da da. It was scary. I mean, I was terrified. I was like, why the fuck are they screaming at me? Like, what? I was kind of defending them. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know why they were yelling. I didn't know why they were angry. I just was scared. And then it gets worse. I mentioned them again, offhandedly, just like, oh, hey, my roommate's home. And they get pissed off, like, how dare you even mention us again? And it's like, again, I didn't say anything bad about you. First time, maybe it could be taken wrong, but this time I literally just said you were home. Like, I don't know what the fuck that'd be bad about, you know? But they get screamed, yelling, blah, 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 blah. And so then I make another video, which I'm sure you guys saw, was about safety thing. But no, they mentioned that they had someone watching my videos on the lookout. If I mentioned their name, they would know. Or if I mentioned them at all, they would be notified. And I'm like, that sounds paranoid. I haven't ever said anything bad about you guys, so I don't know why you're immediately assuming I'm going to, and why you're throwing a fit, you know? That seems really crazy. At the time, I posted something on YouTube, I posted something on Facebook about not having water, and I was just like, you know, what's going on? This has been a month now. At the point, it was only 2 weeks. And I was like, what's going on? You know, this is really weird, or something, you know, like, what's going on, da da da. And my friend had made a comment, you know, about, yeah, a lot of comments about that's an unsafe way to live, blah, 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 it's disgusting, da, 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 you know, basic questions, those basic comments. And then one of my friends commented that, you know, she should give you, like, discounted rent or something for the month or so you lived without water, or time you lived without water, because that's a necessity, and, you know, if you don't have it, then that's, you know, her fault. As the landlord, she's responsible for that. And then my roommate commented, you know, this between us and the landlord, stay out of it. Which sounded very, you know, what? A little bit like he was angry. And it's like, they're not coming into our life and saying, this is what we're doing. They're giving suggestions, you know, or just joking around or whatever. Like, it's not. But he got really pissed off about that. Screaming, yelling at me, you know, how dare I, how dare I. That's when it started growing violent. I started getting scared even more, and just it got really bad. And so I, you know, and around that time I made another YouTube video about, there was another big fade about them. I don't remember which one, this one they were angry about this time, but there was another big one that they got angry about. And so then I, you know, made another YouTube video basically saying, you know, I didn't go into details. I said I'm not going to go into details. Basically, I'm in an unsafe situation. I was trying to appeal to you guys' sense of decency. I said, I don't know which one of you is sending the message, or, you know, notifying them. I don't know which one of you it is. But just know that it's very, very dangerous right now. I fear for my life. I fear for my animals' lives. I am not in a safe living situation whatsoever. I, you know, scared, and notifying them that I've even mentioned them turns insanely violent. Please, please, I'm begging you, do not do this. I was like crying in the video about how I'm scared. Please do not do this. I want to be able to talk to you guys about these things because it really helps my anxiety, and it's very, very important to me to do. And I've had a lot of people questioning that, you know, I couldn't not talk about it because people could tell I was insanely upset, and they kept asking questions like, you know, like, you seem very, very down, what's going on? And anytime that would happen too, my roommates would get insanely upset. So it's like, I can't, even if I don't mention anything, they know something's wrong. You guys aren't dumb. You can tell I was looking really bad. Sunken in eyes, acne was bad, I was very scared, I was very paranoid, looking over my shoulder. Like, it was very much a scary time. You could tell something was up. Mentally, physically, like something was wrong. And it'd be rude to even hide that from you guys, but, so, you know, saying, like, please, guys, please, I will not go into details because I respect their privacy. I respect my privacy. Maybe I'll talk about this once it's over. But please, 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 do not do this. If I was in a situation where the person wish to kill me, then you would basically be tried for accessory to murder, because that is what it would be. Like, if I had died, it would be accessory to attempted, or to unintentional murder, whatever the term would be. Like, that literally, you would be tried with murder, even though it wasn't you behind the trigger or whatever it might have been. So I was like trying to appeal to you guys, like, please do not mention this. You know, I'm absolutely scared as it is. I want to keep talking to you guys and feeling safe and blah blah. I don't want to have to quit. I really don't want to quit, but I don't. But you know, please, please, please. This is a common decency thing. Please don't do this. So of course they tell them, because why not? It gets very, very bad, insanely bad. I get backed in the corner, them screaming and yelling. She's backing me up, backing me up. I'm literally crying, begging her to leave. Please, please, please. I'm scared, please leave. Dante, who's scared of everything, was actually standing in front of me hissing, like he knew something was very fucked up and he was trying to protect me. And that says a lot for that fat little cat. I was crying, sobbing mess, please, 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 you know, leave me alone, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Stop screaming, stop screaming. And if anyone knows me, because of my years of abuse from my mother and, you know, ex-boyfriends and stuff, when you slightly raise your voice, it terrifies me. So actual screaming is like I'm being thrown through hell. So I was beyond terrified. She was backing me into a corner. I had no way to escape. I said, please, I'm tired, just let me go to bed. You know, I stayed out for, I'd stayed out until like 2 or something in the morning. That was the night where I was like, I'm going on an adventure, you know? A video where I went and go get lost because I didn't want to deal with my roommates. And, you know, I went on an adventure, and I came home. I stayed out as long as I could to basically just avoid running into them. I hoped that by the time I got home, they would be asleep. You know, they stayed up waiting for me. Like, they knew, they in the living room, waiting with the light on for me to come in. I was like, I'm tired. And I wasn't even lying. I was like, I'm tired. Please let me go to sleep. Please let me go to sleep. Please, please, please. And they got to the point, I'm scared. Please leave me alone. Please, please. I'm freaking out. Please, please give me space. You know, like, it got me absolutely begging for myself. I was in full-blown panic attack. Begging and begging and begging for help. And my cat was trying to help, but, you know, of course, he's a cat. But he got to the point, I think he bit her leg and she kicked him in the face. It was all kind of a blur there, because, again, I was literally in a panic attack. And I was terrified beyond belief. And she goes on to say that one thing that stuck with me, she said that, you know, she doesn't know why I don't feel safe. They've been nothing but kind to me. And in fact, she doesn't feel safe because of all my animosity towards her and her husband. And at that point, I was like, there's nothing against you, there's nothing against you. And yeah, there was a lot of shit against her, but my main issue was him, because he was the one actually hurting me. So I was like, there's nothing against you, nothing against you. You know, please, please leave me alone. I don't want to fight with you. It's not against you. You know, it's not against you. And she had told me before that he was abusive to her in the past. And almost in a divorce. And they fight, like, non-stop every day. So I was like, you know, maybe she's going to be on my side here. And we're both going to get a safe situation. Maybe he's going to leave. Maybe we're going to leave together. You know, like, we're going to find a safe way to be away from him. And granted, I didn't like her much by this point, but she was infinitely better than he was. But no, she's like, I don't give a damn who you're angry at. You're gonna fucking talk to me, and I'm not leaving until you do. And back in the corner. Finally, I got her out. Dante bit her or something like that and distracted her long enough that I was able to slam the door and try to barricade it with, like, the dresser. Granted, I'm very weak, and it was like a little plastic dresser that you probably open anyway. But I was scared, I was shaking, a full-blown panic attack again, you know. I think I ended up missing work or being insanely late and getting right up because of my full-on panic attack. Like, I couldn't sleep, and then I just... Once you panic, you're out cold for hours. There's no way you can wake up early, even if you try your best. I don't even know. I may not even set my alarm. I don't know. But I was so scared. My gas light's on. Shit. You know, I was terrified. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was just falling apart. How much longer do I have? I have 10 minutes. I think I can do this. But yeah, I was terrified. It got very, very bad situation. And it got bad. They started training their dogs to pee in my room. And they kept still claiming it was an accident. But my door would be closed, and I'd come home and there's dog pee in my room. And poop and everything else, and I knew it wasn't my cat's. Because some of the poop was the size of my cat, you know, so it obviously wasn't my cat. It was the husky or something that they have. And it was just... Then I caught them giving them treats every time they pee in my room. And, you know, they poop in my room, they get 2 treats. You know, it was like they were training these animals horribly. They locked them up like all day long, to the point that they're like, this is sheer-blown animal abuse, without a doubt. And then, on top of that, they would give them treats whenever they defecate in my room. And of course they would, because they've been locked up all day, they need to pee. And you can train animals to do anything. You train them to pee somewhere, they're going to do it. That's just what you do. Like, that's kind of the point of animals. They train, they learn tricks or whatever, you know? But, so they started training them to do this stuff. And it was very twisted and very cruel and very disgusting. And they were trained to do it. Very bad there. Again, there wasn't anything you could really do. I think I bought carpet cleaning spray, because again, they wouldn't let me use the carpet cleaner, but they still hadn't done it. Even though I asked it multiple times after that. So I went and got that. It was so soaked up in the carpet. I cleaned it, I think 7, 8 times, and it was still a visible stain and odor. I kind of gave up by that point. I had to throw out so much stuff. My floor was a disgusting mess. It was really bad. The cats, we had a storage room, more or less. It was originally, she said it was going to be her office, but she never worked from home ever, so I don't know why she wanted it to be her office. It was really confusing. I mean, but our plans were we were going to be living there for years and years and years, and she was going to, you know, fix it up and everything else for her. And she's a private school teacher, not private school teacher, she's a homeschool teacher, I think is how she phrased it, which is weird because, you know, I've never heard of a homeschool teacher that wasn't the parent, but whatever. Private tutor type homeschool teacher thing, I don't know. So, you know, sorry. So, you know, where is this place? So it's, you know, blah, blah. But it never became her office, and she locked her cats up there all the time. She said it was just a start for a month or 2, or just said a few weeks, because her cats were very terrified of everything. Like, one was an autistic cat, and they needed time to adjust, and immediately exposing them to the environment would terrify them too much, and they would just like shut down. And it's just like, okay, you know, sure. But she never, ever, 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 ever let them out. I think they were out once, maybe twice, their entire existence, you know? And they also weren't fixed. So they would go into heat every once in a while, even though she claimed they were fixed. Then she'd be like, oh yeah, they're in heat. They don't go in heat if they're fixed, moron. But whatever. So my cats be screaming fit at the door. They're destroying, trying to claw through the door, because 2 of mine are fixed. Loki is too young to get fixed. He might be barely old enough now. But Dante and Remy may be fixed, but that is still a screaming cat in heat. They're gonna go in. Even if they weren't interested in sex, there's a cat screaming, they're trying to figure out what's going on, you know? So, very much, you know, want to get in their situation. Well, their cat sprays all over my stuff. We've been using it as a storage place until everything got unpacked. And we weren't unpacking things because of all these issues in the court. You know, we want to make sure if we did have to leave, we would be at least majority of the way packed, you know? Well, I had one in there before and told them that, you know, there was poop and pee.
In 2 miles, take exit 501 toward Texas 34, Terrell.
Okay. But I was like, there's poop and pee in my boxes. Can you please clean that up? It's your cats, you know, doing it. And she was like, yeah, I'll do it right away. And they say Terrell. Terrell? It's Terrell. Sorry. And she never did. I asked again. She said, yeah, she's doing it. They just must have done it again. It's like, okay. And, and then this last time when I came, I told you I came home and all my stuff was like thrown out or in the living room or whatever. I think I mentioned that. But like everything from that room was thrown out into the hall in the living room. It reeked. I couldn't even walk in that room without like gagging. It smelled so much of urine and feces, and it was sprayed, and it was basically, I could only save like 3 items of the entire stack. They were all beyond saving. And a lot of it was insanely expensive. Like, my Ghana drum. That is like $800, $900. That costs more than my bed.
In
that
half
costs
a mile,
more.
take exit 501 toward Texas 34, Terrell.
It's like, that costs more than my bed. That costs, I mean, like, that's the same price as my, that's like half the price of my car. I mean, like, that's an insanely expensive purchase. But, nah, they don't care. There better be a gas station here. Okay, there is one there.
Take exit 501, then merge onto Frontage Road.
I hate when there's expensive gas stations as your only option because they know, what are you going to do? Actually, that one's lower than anywhere else. What? That has to be a wrong price on it, though. That can't be right.
In 800 feet, sharp left onto Texas 34 South.
Huh. Cool.
Sharp left onto Texas 34 South.
I'm gonna get some gas. Hey babies, we're just making a quick stop. Just a quick stop, okay? I'll pause this video for now. Okay, I'm back. I had to get gas. I'm sure I already said that though. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? How am I gonna get into there?
Head west toward Texas 34 North, then turn right onto Texas 34 North. Take the next right onto Texas 34 North.
Sorry, I'm lost. Kind of. Okay, there's that. There's where it's at. Okay, I see it. I see it. I think I can stop my GPS, but I'll keep it on just because reasons. Okay, but yeah, reasons. Yeah, blah blah blah. It got really emotionally bad, and maybe I'll be able to talk about it more later. My mind's kind of, there's so much that went on. I'm trying to think of what all it was, you know.
1,000 feet, turn right onto Tanger Drive.
I'm good though. Okay. Alright, pulling into McDonald's.
In 600 feet, turn right onto I-20 Frontage Road.
I can turn that off in like 2 minutes, maybe. 2 minutes. Let me park first. Alright, maybe I should go and buy food. I'm starving. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna cut off for this. I'll talk about my living situation next video. Maybe my way home. I don't know. I have a lot going on right now. You know, I'll just continue it. Yeah. Basically got to a point where I did not feel safe at home anymore.